Alright, guys. It is Tuesday, June 29th, 2021 at 4:12 p.m. Alright, let's start with a verse. We have, "Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken." Psalm 62:6. It's important to start on the foundation of God when you're dealing with the world and all the things that happen in the world. So it's always great to start off with a daily verse. I'll leave a link for the verse so you guys can check it out. Alright, next. We have National Hurricane Center and the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. We have a couple of disturbances. We have Disturbance 1 with 30% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. So, disorganized showers and thunderstorms continue association with a tropical wave located over the tropical Atlantic about 650 miles east of the Lesser Antilles. Some slow development at this disturbance is possible later this week. While the system moves westward to west-northwestward at 20 to 25 miles an hour, likely reaching the Lesser Antilles by Wednesday night. Regardless of development, this system could bring locally heavy rainfall to portions of the Lesser Antilles during the next few days. Formation chance through 48 hours, low at 20%, and formation chance through 5 days, low at 30%. That's one disturbance. Then the one behind it is Disturbance 2 with 40% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. So it's got a higher chance of possibility of development. It says shower activity associated with the tropical wave located about 900 miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands continues to show signs of organization. Additional development of this system is possible during the next several days as it moves generally west-northwestward at about 20 miles an hour. Formation chance through 48 hours low at 20%, and formation chance through 5 days medium at 40%. So we got a couple of disturbances heading off of Africa and across the Atlantic, getting closer to the Caribbean. We just had the the storm come ashore and dissipate in the North Carolina area. Let's take a look. Here we have at the National Weather Service. It says dangerous heat is in the east and west. The historic and dangerous heat wave will persist over interior portions of the Northwest and Northern Rockies. Several record-breaking temperatures are expected to be recorded through the rest of the week. So we got heat as a warning for the rest of the week. Dangerous heat will also be in place over the northeastern Atlantic coast through Wednesday. Storms with heavy rainfall will result in a flash flooding in the central continental United States. So we got excessive heat warning for southern Nevada, southern California, and northwestern Arizona, Las Vegas area. We got excessive heat warning for eastern Washington, northern Idaho, and northeast Oregon and southeast Washington. Alright. We have also heat advisory for central Montana and southeastern Idaho. And then excessive heat watch for southeastern Montana as well. Alright, and then we have flash flood watch for western Texas and southeastern New Mexico, for central Oklahoma, southwestern Missouri, east Iowa, northwestern Illinois, and the Quad Cities, and northeastern Illinois. And then we have a heat advisory for south central New York and northeastern Pennsylvania, for Boston and the surrounding areas, and for southern Maine and New Hampshire. So we got from the west to the east coast heat and moisture in the middle. Alright. Let's go to the next. Alright, so this is right now the rainstorms happening in the middle of the country and parts of Florida. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so this is the satellite in the Gulf right now. They haven't named it a storm or anything, but there's something to watch by Mexico and Texas border right there in the Gulf region. it could just be just rain and storms, but it's not been named or anything. It's just disturbance right now. Just looking at it, it's just storms. So if they decide to name it something, great, but it's something to keep an eye out in the Gulf. Also below Cuba, as you see here, right here, above the South American and below Cuba, there could be something there. Let me show you a couple more images later on. Alright, so this is the weather extended forecast for a couple of days. So there's going to be rain in the middle of the country and for the East Coast as well. Alright, so here we have also areas being monitored, 2 tropical waves with some development possible. Alright, then there's some tracking models for the possibility of what's coming from the Atlantic. Here's some tracking models. It possibly could track through below the Caribbean, or some of the models have it tracking between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. Let's see. Alright, so this is Invest 97L model intensity guidance. It could reach to a category 2. Only one model has it reaching category 2, but the majority of them have it tracking as a tropical storm. Alright. Let's see. This is for 97L. Invest possible tracking below the Caribbean, and who knows if it's gonna make a steer into the Gulf of Mexico or over Florida, or if it's just gonna steer wide and pretty much avoid everything. We'll keep an eye on that. That's what we're here for. Alright, this is also Invest 97L model track guidance. They have it going under the Antilles, under Puerto Rico, under Dominican Republic, and possibly coming out from Cuba, and then affecting Florida. But who knows? It says, do not use this map to make decisions, seek official info only. That is why this is just a who knows. We're just keeping an eye on it, but these are some of the tracking that they have for the possible storms. Let's take a look right now. Excuse me. This is the storm that was left over. This is what's left over the storm happening over Alabama and Mississippi and parts of Georgia. Just pretty much what was left over from the storm that happened a couple days ago. Alright. Let's take a look at the night. Okay, so this is the Gulf. Let's take a look at what's happening in the Gulf here. Alright, so I've been trying to pinpoint the areas that I find that could possibly develop into something or could not. We don't know. But an area to watch is right here in the Gulf. Another area to watch is right here below Cuba. And another area to watch is right here in the Atlantic. Alright, so we just came through this one. I keep forgetting the name of what we named it. Let me see if I can, so I don't sound like a total idiot. Okay. I forgot if it was Daniel or if it was Enrique. Was the one by Mexico. I apologize, guys. There's just so many names and so many storms. Okay, Danny. That's what it was. Tropical Depression 4, Danny. Alright, so that's the one that we were watching. This is one right here, Danny. This was the remnants of what's left of Danny. There's so many names and storms happening, it's crazy. Okay, so this is what's happening across the Atlantic, and what I keep trying to keep an eye on is here in the Gulf, here below Cuba, here in the Atlantic, and who knows what this could possibly add up to. but this is what I'm keeping an eye on right now. This is what I'm giving a heads up for. Be prepared for hurricane season. I've been saying it for a while. You never know what could come, whether it's for the Gulf Coast here in Texas area, what it could be for Florida here with this. So also for the Caribbean here, who knows what these storms are going to be doing. So we have to keep an eye on the Atlantic and in the Gulf. So please be prepared for hurricane season. If right now is a quiet time before any storms, if you don't have a lot of money, just slowly go out and purchase canned goods like spaghettios or soups, just to keep in your pantry. Get bottled water, or if you have containers, store water. Get candles and get flashlights, batteries for flashlights, possibly of a weather radio and a first aid kit just in case of emergencies. That's just the basics. From then on, after that, you can slowly accumulate, either $5 here, $10 here, slowly over the weeks, accumulate more equipment to basically start taking care of your family for just hurricane season. It is always a great idea to have uh, equipment and things that you need for hurricane season and for just any emergency, because who knows if the powers go out, if the power goes out, or if there's an earthquake, or if there's a flood because of too much rain in an area. So it's always great to have emergency preparedness in the back of your mind now that hurricane season is starting. This is just the beginning. This is just, storms, rain clouds gathering, causing rain. No name storms yet. This is just observance of an area for possibility of development. But it is a warning in the sense of what hurricane season in a couple of months is gonna be like. It's gonna be hurricane after hurricane being fired off of the African coast across, and it's gonna be like it happened last year. It's not gonna be exactly like last year, but last year and the year before, it was shotgun of storm after storm after storm, just shooting off of Africa, and we were just like, oh my goodness. And it was. Let me see if I can find my files and show you the record of storms that I have. Let's see. Pictures for videos. No, it's not that one. Let's go back. Okay. Hurricanes and tropical storms. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of what it's like in hurricane season. Peak hurricane season 2020. I'm just gonna show you just this picture, so you guys can get in your mind what. Look at this: Teddy, Vicky, Renee, Paulette, Sally, and then a possibility in the Gulf. So it is pretty much a shotgun of boom, boom, boom. Storms coming off of the African coast, and you're like, whoa, what's happening? There's too many storms. So please be prepared for hurricane season. I guess this video has gone a little bit long, but I just wanted to give you a heads up for the things that are happening right now in the Atlantic. Look at the Gulf. So this storm isn't named or anything, but this is just pretty much what's hanging off. Look at this. What's hanging off of the Gulf and in Mexico, Texas region right now. So it is not a named anything, but it is just something to keep an eye on. So just by looking at this that there's going to be rain and possibility of storms along the coast here. So keep an eye on that. Alright, let's see what else. And then we still have rain here from Danny in the middle of Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia area right here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. If anything else pops up, I'll give you a heads up and make a video on it. But that's it for right now. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.